Live. Take it away, man. Or, look behind you and look at the door. This is Kristen looking at the door, everybody. You're live, man, so take it away. I'm just here.
Hi guys, Kristen here with Get Cheese on, and also we have here Shapiro. Say hi.
Hello. What up, everybody?
You have to say hi too.
I can do both. I can do whatever I want. I'm the co-host. You're the one taking the reins on this.
Well.
So.
Anyway. So, we're just here to answer any questions that you guys have about the videos we've been posting and if you've been watching them. That anything that we've said in the past, that if you have questions about them, that we'll be happy to answer them.
I mean, I don't know how happy I'll be. She told me I had to come. So
I did tell him he had to come.
That's why I don't know what I'm doing.
Question, just drop it in the chat, and we'll be happy to answer it. But for now, we can just talk about random things. Do you have anything you want to talk about, Aaron?
Well, Tuesday, what I wanted, since we're not doing the talk show right now because of the whole quarantine. As you can see, I don't have my full setup here, guys, so you're not going to get the full audio and everything that I have set up. So the one thing I will say is this Tuesday will probably be a game stream, about 7 o'clock as well, like normal. Run it for about 30-40 minutes. Probably do maybe Fortnite or Apex. Maybe, I don't know if I do Modern Warfare. I'm not a huge fan of the Call of Duty Battle Royale one that they did. I'm not bad at it. I'm not a fan of it, really. So I would recommend, if y'all want to check that one out, to definitely go to our page. Still same time, 7 p.m. Central Time, Tuesday. There'll be a little gaming stream. And that's all I really got news-wise. Don't forget, we have a comic book podcast that does come out on Thursdays. A video game podcast that comes out on Wednesdays. And on Mondays, we still have our MCU retrospective review that just dropped last Monday with Ant-Man. And this Sunday is going to be Captain America Civil War. And it's funny because me and your husband, Robert, actually are on different sides of the war in that one.
Okay, so you have a little bit of co-work rivalry going on.
I mean, Iron Man's right. Captain America's wrong. What else you got?
I mean, I'm all for Captain America, so don't look at me.
This is why you both are on the wrong side of the accord.
Whatever.
Team Iron Man.
And this has got So I know they're potentially remastering all of the Marios here.
Yeah.
Do you have one you're looking forward to?
Mario 64, I heard, was going to get the remaster treatment. And the funny thing is, they're not really calling it a remaster as so much as like a anniversary edition, which to me is just a glorified version of the word remaster. But it's funny that that's what they're kind of going with right now. But it looks cool. I think it's going to be nice to get those games remastered for Mario's 35th anniversary, essentially. The last big one we had was 5 years ago, back in 2015. So it'll be interesting to see what they do.
They didn't really say which ones they were doing with remastered.
The ones that are up in the air right now that are the huge rumors are Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy are the three main ones that are supposed to be the remastered treatment for the Switch to debut later this year, as far as I know. But there might be others. Who knows? I mean, I'm just looking forward for Mario 64. I think I beat it, but I don't remember. It's been a long time.
I mean, I have it. Always complete.
No, that means I gotta go over there. I'm happy right here.
Well, okay, social distancing. We're practicing. Anyway. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Nintendo 64 version of Super Mario on a Switch. And then, definitely I liked Mario Sunshine. I thought it had a lot of potential. I don't know how popular it was in comparison to the others, but I definitely really liked it.
That's cool.
It was nice to see the creativity of it, and I hope that they have some great graphic upgrade.
I don't know. Honestly, I'd prefer to see a Star Fox game.
Yeah.
A new Star Fox. I mean, I liked Mario, but I was always a Star Fox fan. Super Nintendo one was my favorite. It was so freaking hard too. I ended up beating all of them except that one. I think that's the only one I didn't beat. But I was also only like 7 when it came out, so I don't think I finished that one. But I beat every single Star Wars or Star Fox game after that. So I kind of want to go back to it.
Like 1 or 2 of them.
Well, I think you have Star Fox 64, and then there was another one which wasn't as fun, where it's like you're more a tank than the fighter pilot. And then there was a newer one, I can't remember, but I beat like all of them except the Super Nintendo one. Although there is on the SNES Classic the Star Fox 2, which was never released. I never played that one. I have to unlock I have to play my Super Nintendo Classic and unlock that because I never played it since I never really played my SNES Classic.
So tell me about the SNES you bought. I didn't really ever get into buying one around the time everybody was like, "Hey, go buy one for $89."
I bought it like late. I bought it when there was like a bunch of them. The only reason I bought it is because you can hack it and put like 200 plus games on it from the Super Nintendo era. So I bought it to kind of just play around with later. I still haven't hacked it yet, but it has like 30 games on it right now, plus the Hidden Star Fox 2 game. But you can easily, I've heard it's a very easy soft hack that you can do that unlocks the whole hard drive, and you can put 200 games on it like nothing. So it might be something I do down the road, so that way I can stream it or just chill with my kiddo and play it, because that way I'll have, I think, most of the Nintendo library, because I think the Super Nintendo had like 300 or 400 games. So, I mean, I'll have a good chunk of it, at least on one little SNES.
I'm laughing to myself because I can imagine you think it's a soft hack and you are like 36 hours, no sleep, no eating or drinking, red eye.
That's why I'm like, I don't want to do it, because I know once I start digging down that rabbit hole, I'm not going to come back very well. So I kind of don't do it. And again, I know we have people watching, guys, so this is our live Q&A. Kristen, our gracious host here, is the one that wanted to talk to everybody and see what kind of questions you had, guys. So any questions are up for grabs. Ask us, and we'll be glad to answer them here for you, whether it's about the shows we do, the channel, whatever it is.
So can you say, since we're still talking about Nintendo, what is your favorite Nintendo 64 game?
Nintendo 64 Smash.
Smash?
Yeah, Smash Brothers. That would probably be my favorite.
It's going to be like a large chronicle of Smash year after year after year.
I mean, yeah, it's a fun game. Like, I've always had a place in my heart for the 64 one, just because that's the original. Of course, GoldenEye for the 64 was one of my favorites. Perfect Dark was really one of my favorites. So probably those three would kind of round out my 64 era. Donkey Kong was fun, but I never got into it too much. What else did I play? A bunch of wrestling games.
Right now.
I know you haven't even done anything with it yet.
Yeah, I have homework, a 3-year-old. I'm pretty busy. I'm social distancing from you.
Whatever, you can still
taking
record
a break.
So.
Yeah. So now that you said your favorite game for Nintendo 64, what would it be for Switch?
Really don't have a Switch favorite. Nothing's really like kept me on it. I'll play a Switch for a little while, and then I kind of get bored with it. Mostly the first party games. Like, I like the Mario game, but I didn't even beat it. I played it for a while, and it got too repetitive for me. I'll play Mario Kart once in a while. The Pokemon games, I know Victoria plays them. That she's been on our show a couple of times on the podcast for the gaming stuff. Those, like, she loves that one. She loves Animal Crossing. I just can't get into it. Like, the Paper Yoshi, I think, or Yoshi's World, whatever it's called, that one I kind of want to try out because it's like 2 different worlds in it. But again, I don't buy them because I lose interest so quickly in them that it's not worth me actually like, oh, I'm going to invest the $40, $50 or whatever it is in this so I can try it out. Oh, did I lose you? I think we lost Kristen, guys. She's just sitting there, frozen like a statue. So, guys, again, if you have any questions, I know there's a few of you here, definitely shoot us a comment, and we will be glad to help out. Let me see if I can fix her video, because, yeah, she left us, guys. She just left us. It's just me now. You're stuck with. Hang on. Let's see if we can get her back. We're trying to get Kristen back. Doo-da, doo-da. Do you know what? I have that thing in my head. So now we are trying to see. So guys, it looks like she just texted me. I know y'all can't really, you know what? Here, let me give you some visual. So Kristen just lost her internet, so now it's just me. But this was our Q&A, guys, for Get Your Geek On. We wanted to ask y'all if you have any questions or anything to help us out and make the channel help grow and give you content you want to see. Sorry that, like, I know it's not the best camera right now. At home with my setup, it's a little bit harder for me to keep taking it up and putting it back down. But that's why it might be a little grainy. It's the internal webcam, which isn't bad still. As you can see my room behind me, if y'all ever want, I love Street Fighter. If you can see that, Bash Stampede over on the other side over there. But yeah, I would recommend, ask us anything and we can always answer any of your questions for you and see what we can do to help out. Make the show better for you, or, just if you have any comments, concerns, anything, we want to be here and answer them for you. And just let us know what you think. I know Kristen's trying to get her internet back up. Let me see if she has it back up yet. Let me know when it's up. See, this is why I hardwire everything. I think she was on Wi-Fi. I don't know. She'll probably yell at me later or something. But there's not. So, I don't know. I think, guys, we want to make the channel as best for all of you. We're bringing as much gaming content as we can to all of you, as much geek content, Star Wars, Star Trek. We're trying to bring all of that to you, and it's tough because we want to make sure we get everything right for you and make sure that you get the best experience possible. So what I would say, guys, if you have questions, if you think that there's something that should change, let us know. We'll be glad to do it. I don't know how much more I'm going to stay on here since now it is just me. But yeah, that's one thing I would notice. And, we have a lot of shows, guys, and we want to bring them all to you. Right now, like I said, we have a comic book podcast and a Facebook podcast. Oh, I think I hear her. Oh, look, she's back. I couldn't get rid of her that long.
Internet went completely down for no reason.
That's fine. There you go. You're back up.
Yeah.
I was just telling them, that we're just here to answer any questions they have and all that. I see a few of you in here popping in and out. I hope you guys are at least enjoying the random commentary I'm giving y'all.
What were you talking about?
I was talking about how much I hate you. God.
Oh, figured.
But
Because I can't get to the Facebook page.
No, that's okay.
Not working.
I got everything pulled up, so you're fine. You don't have to worry about it. But,
yeah.
I don't know. While we're here, since I don't care if these people hear it or not, because it's something we've talked about.
Okay.
Well, it's something we've all talked about. And if someone wants to chime in that happens to be watching, they can chime in. They'll give me their 2 cents, and I want to hear it from everybody.
I'll give you my 2 cents anyway.
I don't ever listen to half of it, so you only get about a penny.
That's fine.
Are we going to do the... Do you want to still do the D&D thing?
Yeah.
Okay. We need to get that one going, I think.
Yeah.
What was that?
Online.
Do you have something up? Because I'm picking up a reverb from you.
Say it again?
Did you have us up or something? Because I could hear us talking.
Yeah, I just turned it on.
Okay. But yeah. Just... We're here for everybody, but I want to say, we have thought about doing a D&D kind of show to help out and pass the time, essentially for everybody that's here that wants to play D&D, plus we get to be in the comfort of our own home versus actually being anywhere else.
Kind of have to be in the comfort of your own home, anyway.
I guess.
Whether you want it to or not.
I guess.
I mean, we could be somewhere else where they shoot you as soon as you exit your house.
Yeah.
Online D&D, yeah.
It's an idea. I mean, it's one that we thought about doing. So,
yeah.
I mean, that'd be fun if we can get 4 or 5 of us to do it. Hey, dude, what's going on, William? I hope you're doing good, man. Jude, by the way, if you haven't yet, and I know you haven't, Kristen, check out when I share his music. Freaking, he's amazing on guitar, man. He rips it. I loved watching him.
Okay, I'll click on his profile right now.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, well, we're just doing a little Q&A if anyone has questions about the channel, about Get Your Geek On or any of our shows. We're just kind of here talking about it. So that's all we're doing, man. Just chilling, relaxing, trying to help pass people's time like you are, man, with your guitar and your music.
Yeah, I wish I had a little more creative things trying to pass my time today, but my time was full of work today, specifically today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So.
Of course, William. You know I got you. You know I really enjoy your music, especially when you guys go out and play, or when you could go out and play at the Whiskey Tree. We can't get drinks in here, bars. I can't wait to go back out to the bars for a little bit.
You know, I never been to that Whiskey Tree.
You need to go. It's actually really nice. William, I saw William twice there already. Him and his group. I've gone there for a couple of UFC fights. So I like the setup.
You probably told me.
Say what?
Who's this group again? You probably told me.
We'll share it with you. That way you can just like it.
Okay.
And that
I'll
way
like it.
You have it.
One like for you, William Turner.
we went to school together. I think he's like a year behind me. I think he was a junior when I was a senior. I think I can't remember. It's been a while. But he's been playing like music on his stream, on his channel, or his Facebook page, I should say. Passing the time, helping people get, pass through all this BS, man. Like, that's what we're trying to do too. So, and I appreciate it. Thank you, William, for saying that we're doing great. I really do appreciate that. I hope these shows take off. I hope people are entertained by our banter with me and her and me and your husband, Robert. So I hope everyone's enjoying all of what we're doing, and we have a lot of shows, man. Say what?
He's in bed with a headache right now.
You know what? Why do you give him a headache so much?
It's not that. It's when the weather came in and it rained really hard. I got one too. Mine just went away. It didn't.
Terrible.
I mean, it's like a barometric pressure headache. What do you do?
Stop being mean to him is what you do.
I'm not a good idiot.
Leave my co-host alone.
You're still in his contract?
You better be. Thank you, William. I appreciate that, man. I really do.
You know what?
What's up? What?
Remember when I told you I used to play this Dungeons and Dragons game online a long time ago, and I can't remember what it was called?
I'll just nod my head and say, sure.
I was just telling you yesterday at your house.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my, yeah. Anyway, it was never went good.
Aw. That sucks. No, I was being serious. Like, that sucks.
That sucks. What is that?
I don't know. Because I know it would give
William Turner, if you're still listening, post your page so I can like it.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to pull it up. Well, because I'm also watching the chats and everything else, and I'm watching our stream, making sure everything's working. I do everything for this channel. I don't have backup.
I do everything.
I'm also trying to remember which chair was it, the gaming chair that had the coolant gel in the pillow.
The who?
The cooling gel in the pillow. I thought it was the next chair, but it doesn't look like it's the next one.
You would be needing that cooling gel.
Dude, you know what? I do. Get alone.
You need a little cooling gel in your life right now?
No, I need a lot more than that.
Awkward.
Oh, wait, why is that awkward? Damn, look, this is what I deal with, man. Like, now William gets to see exactly what I deal with you.
Well, no, so we're just being...
What I deal with.
Maybe one day somebody will ask questions.
Right one day over the rainbow. I got nothing.
Someday.
But yeah, I think definitely we're gonna try to do a D&D game, guys, for just stream live for everybody to to check out and see what they liked and see if there's one that they want to do.
Yeah. Don't make us stream at night, guys. I don't want to stream and nobody looks at it.
I mean, I don't mind, because then I'm just like, whatever.
That's true. But then we have fun.
Exactly. But, gosh, you know what? I seriously cannot find... I can't get this chair. It's made in Germany. It probably will never get here. I am trying to find it, because I'm like, dude, I remember seeing this cooling gel on a gaming chair, that I was like, dude, this is freaking sweet. I want that.
You know, you could probably purchase the cooling gel and put it on the gaming chair.
No, you can't do that. That sounds like a lot of work now. More extra steps. Why can't I just buy a gaming chair with cooling gel?
I don't know. All I know is I need a gaming chair that has a massage for attached to it.
I will find this chair again.
Hey, that one site that heard Dungeons and Dragons Online, was it Roll20?
Roll20, I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Willem. I appreciate it for sharing. That means a lot, man. Like I said, this is just our Q&A today. We are just trying to get the word out of what we do, and of course, trying to see what people think of our shows. You know, if they don't like them, if they hate it, or you know, whatever the case may be.
Or if you hate her.
I mean, why not? That's a long line. You know what? If all the people that hate me watch the show once, we'd get a few hundred views right off the bat.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, then we'd be like, cool, we're actually getting views. I'd be like, yeah, that's how we do it.
Yeah, one-timers, one gun.
Thank you, Mr. Matman Xbox. Or Mr. Hatman Xbox, I'm sorry, man. He's just here chilling. He says, was good to you, awesome, chill people. So, yeah, we're just here, man. Again, we're Get Your Geek On. We are a news media outlet. We also do podcasts, which you can find our podcasts anywhere. Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Stitcher. What's the other one out there? iTunes. What else is out there? Spotify. Did I say Spotify?
That's the only one I listen to.
Who else is there? I think that's everybody, right?
Pandora, we still need to register.
We will soon be on Pandora. That's true. That was kind of our last one. But I mean, pretty much everywhere else. Podcast Addict, we're on that one.
Podcast.
I was trying not to burp at the same time. It was terrible. But definitely, yeah. This is just our little, like I said, Q&A stream, guys. If you have any questions, we're just doing Q&A.
Podcast.
And we're, you know,
Cat, but for podcast.
Okay, Sham Jam.
Yeah, that was me. We will eventually create a future for that.
One day over the rainbow. God dang, I cannot find the cooling chair pillow. I really cannot find this chair with the cooling gel pillow.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, it is driving me nuts.
Do you remember the brand, like, at all?
I thought it was Next, but it's not Next.
Huh.
I thought it was their chair that had that cooling gel in it, but it's not cooling up.
Any movies or video games coming out that you're looking forward to amidst all this Corona?
It got delayed indefinitely. The one I wanted.
Well,
so it's gone. Huh?
Tell me which one it was.
Last of Us 2. Thank you, Mr. Hatman Xbox. He said that he loves the podcast. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. That means a lot. We definitely are trying to make sure that we keep those coming for everybody. Yeah, Last of Us was probably like... Last of Us 2, let me rephrase. Was the big one that I was looking forward to, honestly. But it has now been delayed indefinitely, they're saying. Company is saying that eventually it will come out. But they don't know when now because of this whole coronavirus. I think, honestly, Sony's playing it safe. Say what?
Like that everywhere.
I think so. I mean, I think the thing is that the the game's premises and the virus are hitting too close to home.
Yeah.
So I think they don't want to release it in fear that people are going to be like, oh, this is in bad taste, blah, 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 blah. Instead of realizing, like, well, the first game set the premises for this, so...
Well, they don't want to be seen in a bad light for working when it shouldn't be.
Exactly. And that's true.
Even though some of that can be really done, a lot of it can't be done.
A lot of it what?
A lot of it can't be.
Yeah. I mean, I think I see what you mean.
Like, say you can transfer somebody 30 files to edit, but you can't do it remotely.
What do you mean? Now you lost me.
Like, so if you're shooting a movie, you can't shoot
It's a video game, though.
Well, aren't they doing a movie on that?
No. Well, I think, but I don't... I wasn't talking about the movie. The game has been delayed indefinitely.
Oh, okay.
Not. I don't know about the movie. I'm sure the show and all that's been delayed, but the game itself has been delayed indefinitely.
It might do that. Probably.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I don't know the legends.
I think it's because of the way the virus is transferred for the game in the game. I think it's too close at home for what's going on right now in the world. So they're just kind of like, we're not going to do anything right now until this is like all fixed, you know? Because like
mental instability.
Say what?
Mental instability.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So, gosh, I cannot find the pillow.
At that point, that would it be just like, don't play it?
You would think, but I mean, people are dumb.
I'm just trying to think of it from all sides. I'm not saying I'm choosing that side or anything.
Well, I mean, people are going to want to find something to be upset at, is how I looked at it. Because they're going to say, oh, well, this bothered me about the game. You know, we just had this coronavirus or COVID-19, and now you're coming out with a video game that spreads this, essentially a porous, so technically a fungus is how the game spreads it. And it's like, I think it's because the way it spreads, they're probably like, this isn't in good taste. That's the only thing I can think of, honestly.
At least they're not playing Oregon Trails or whatever it's called. People. Isn't it called Oregon Trail?
Which one?
The Oregon Trail.
Oh, God.
Where you like have to choose what you're gonna do and then you just die in 5 minutes.
I think so. I think I know what you're talking about. That was, I think it was Oregon Trail.
When I played that.
You were what?
Then it was like, I was so little when I played that, and even then it was already like 20, 30 years old.
Yeah, don't remind me of how old I am.
Whatever, you're still younger than that. It was made in like 70.
No,
71.
Oregon Trail?
Yeah, its first release was like in 71.
Bull.
It had a second release in like 2011.
I'm looking it up now.
Look it up.
Power of the 1985.
No.
Oh, it is. It's 1985.
Did you look up the Oregon Trail?
Yeah, the Oregon Trail 1985 video game. I know my video game stuff. I was mid 80s. I knew that was like the mid 80s.
First release, the Oregon Trail, December 3rd, 1971. Wikipedia.
That's a text-based game, not the one that we played.
Whatever, it's still the Oregon Trail.
Oh my gosh. This is what I deal with, guys. This is what I deal with. Man, I still cannot find that cooling gel pillow. It's going to drive me nuts.
Well, it's been about 30 minutes, and that's what I said the time was, so
okay.
I guess we'll let everybody go, and I'll let you go so you can find your cooling gel.
I already gave up looking for it. I'm already done.
Wow.
Life's over.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be sad. Well, you know what? Just again, guys, for the ones who are here and check this out, don't forget to check out our other podcasts on pretty much any platform, our comic book podcast, our video game podcast. our MCU retrospective review, which is up on YouTube at youtube.com/officialGYGO. This week will be Captain America Civil War, where I'm on Team Right and they're on Team Wrong. So, just saying.
That was a lot of words and I didn't hear any of them.
Yeah, it's because you're wrong. I am right. So, guys, enjoy. Have a great evening. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. And we will catch you next time.
Captain America.